I don't know, man. We had a little bit of technical difficulties.
Well, it was definitely difficult.
Yeah, man, we had some technical difficulties. I won't say what it is, man, but this video, the footage, man, survived, luckily. And I think this next video is going to be very, very, very something to look forward to, man.
And we here, mention him last part. Mention him right here. This my boy. You heard him. Name of this song Real Spill, cause you know we finna get real up in this mud. Finna be heavy. Hey. My boy, that's my guy. That's my man right there. Chill Dame. Yellow truck Dame.
Pull up in that little truck.
Man, I'm gonna let my boy Rio Black start this one off, man. I started off last pie, you know. I did most of the driving, but I'm gonna have to switch off at the rest stop right here, man. You gotta take the wheel, like Jesus. Hey, this dude face, boy, you stupid.
All right, man. So my first topic, man. How y'all feel about code switching? And I'm gonna go ahead and explain what that is to people who honestly don't know. I'm letting y'all know right off the bat, man. I go based off the definition or whatever, so it ain't gonna be like, you know, my definition or whatever. I try to like stick to the definition so everybody have an understanding. Basically, what it is, man, is just switching up the way you talk, your dialect, or the various words that you use, basically depending on who you're around. Like whether you're around, you know what I'm saying, your boys or the job or whatever the situation is.
I don't code switch. That's all I'm gonna say. I keep it real. I keep it trill. All times. What'd you say?
It all depends, man.
I don't know, man.
If I'm talking to my granny, of course I'm not gonna use the same words I use with y'all.
I do.
But when I go to a job, of course I'm still say what's up, all that, but it's not gonna be like my N-word, this, that.
Disclaimer. What you see on this podcast with this man, that's what you gonna get. Like, I mean, I believe if he say he talked to his grandma like, "What's up, my nia?" Then he say, "What's up, my nia?" Like, you know what I'm saying?
Big
like,
facts, man.
But I think, man, on a certain level, I think when it comes to code switching, man, I think, man, a lot of people like to placate, like they don't participate. And I'm not saying that it's okay to like code switch to the max. Chill Dame. But I'm not saying it's like you should code switch to the max, but I think everybody participate. I don't feel like the same way that you talk to your...
To a small extent is what you're saying?
Yeah. I mean, on any level. Some people go to the max. Some people, you know what I'm saying, do it on a level of, you know what I'm saying, just a little bit. But like, to sit here and tell you, oh man, I don't code switch at all. Like, nah, bro, I do. And I don't think that makes me a certain type of, like, you can't trust him or he ain't real. Like, like I said, the way I talk to my granny, like Wayne said, the way I talk to my granny is not going to be the same way I talk to the homies. Like, to be honest, when I'm with my granny, like, I turn into a kid again. And I don't mean like acting like goo goo gaga, like ain't no weird stuff. But I talk to her, you know what I'm saying, a certain way, and it also helps me remember not to cuss around her. Like, I feel like if I talked straight up to her, like just because I'm an adult and I start talking to her like I talk to my uncles, and you know what I'm saying, how I play around and used to talk to my mama, how I play around and talk to my dad, because in front of them I accidentally slipped up and said words that I didn't feel like I was supposed to use. Like, I know a lot of people when they get grown, they just start cussing in front of their parents and using profanity or whatever. But today, this is the no profanity podcast, man. Last time it was the smoke free thing, but today this is the no profanity podcast, man.
I mean, see, I don't know. When you say code switching, because it's like, of course I wouldn't joke with my dad the same way I would with my mom. It's just, I don't feel like he's that type of person to joke with like this. So it ain't like it's code switching. It's like, hey, he might not play like this, so there's no reason for me to do it the same way.
I mean, I also feel like that's the thing I'm real big on, man. Definition. I think like there's negative connotation around the word code switching when it's not nothing negative. It's just a word. Like, people feel like when you code switching, you're not being true to yourself, but I mean, if you talk a different way that you talk to somebody else, that's okay. Everybody's not built to talk to everybody the same way. Like, I think that's what we need to do is get all our words back, man. Like, when you say certain words, it shouldn't be like, oh man, this is a bad thing. Like, no, if you talk to Minister Herman a different way than you talk to me, a different way than you talk to your mama, that's cool. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're not supposed to talk to him the same way you talk to me. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's just not, you're not weak if you code switch. Like, that's
not what I'm saying though.
Yeah. What you saying?
What I'm saying, like, if I call my mom and joke about playing with, like, I smoke weed or whatever, it just won't hit the same with him. So I got to figure out a different way to joke with him, basically. Because those jokes ain't gonna be the same. Yeah,
but that ain't. I mean, no, that's not necessarily code switching. I'm talking about, like, when you go to work, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, again, what you see is what you get. I'm not saying what you know what I'm saying, you're gonna be like, oh, you know what I'm saying, you ain't gonna walk into the job and be like, hey, Kevin. Like, you're not gonna be like, what's going on, Rio Black? What's up, bro? And then you gonna get to work, hey, Kevin, it's nice to meet you. Like, I know this is your new date. Like, nah, like, you gonna act the same way, but the same words that you use with me, you're not gonna necessarily use with them. Like, you ain't gonna walk up on a job interview and be like, man, yo, like, they ain't gonna be like, hey, what do you like to do in your free time? Man, I be bumping the shit out that chill, dang. Like, you know what I'm saying? You're not gonna say that. Like, but if I ask you what you do, man, you gonna be like, man, you know what I'm saying, I watch, you know what I'm saying, TV, you know what I'm saying, I play video games, whatever the case is, but that's kind of how you gonna deal with them. Like, you're not gonna be like,
I say it the same way, just like that to you. As you watching TV.
Nah, not really. Because to me, I'm gonna tell y'all what he'll say to me. Man, don't nobody play video games. We too old for that. Like, what is TV? Why are we still doing that? Like, go outside. Like, that's what he would do to me, knowing darn well no profanity. This is
you already cussed anyway. What you mean? That's profanity. No.
Hey, but just a certain level. You know what I'm saying? We trying to stay under the quota.
Apparently, this phone call is important. I'm gonna let y'all keep going with the code switch. I'll be right back.
All right, man. How you feel about it, Wayne? How you feel about it?
Man, I feel like, I mean, it's like you're gonna talk to the same people when you go to work. Like, you call your work homies or whatever. You're gonna still say, "What's up, my N word?" But when you go to your boss, you're not gonna look at him. Oh,
ain't got no boss.
You know what I mean? But it's just hard, man.
Yeah, I feel what you're saying.
It's like a respect thing. Same with your parents, though.
Yeah, and I feel like, again, man, I think there's a negative connotation on code switching. Like, I feel like, again, people be like, I don't code switch, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm not necessarily being true to myself if I go change up the entire way I am. Excuse me. I go and change up the entire way I am just to please, you know what I'm saying, the job or whatever. Nah, it's called being an adult, man.
Right.
Like, you gotta do what you gotta do in this certain situation. But you don't, nobody answers the phone for the bill collectors and be like, man, what the hell you want? Like, I mean, don't get me wrong, there are some people that do, right. But I mean, them people just trying to do their job, you know what I'm saying? Like, and if you got a job as a telemarketer, you ain't finna be like, hey, yo, partner, what's up, man? We here for CVS, man. What you...
But also, it's like, when you get around your homeboys, y'all get around a group of females, you be like, oh, you remember I had 10,000 last week? Now that's definitely what code switch.
Yeah.
You know you didn't have it.
That's capping. Stop the cap.
Big cap.
But yeah, I mean, that's kind of everything straight.
What I miss, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, basically, nothing for real. I mean, just basically going over saying, you know what I'm saying, that if you had a job as a telemarketer, you wouldn't answer the phone like, man, yeah, what's up, partner, this CVS.
Oh, yeah, because you got to scam them niggas up their money. Of course you not. Hey, I'm trying to get them ducats. I'm in the line.
You know what I'm saying? You just everybody handle themselves different. Again, man, I think there's like a super negative connotation on it to where everybody feel like they got to be, if they slip up and do any type of code switching whatsoever, they're going to be like, oh, not the least real person in the whole group or whatever, just because you changed up your dialogue to when you answered the phone.
Hello, yeah, this is the Swati, gifted visionary. You inquired about a video? You need a music video?
You got those wheels?
Hey, remember that time that dude called me to talk about a music video? That just was awkward.
Oh, man.
I was like, bro, please don't call me. All I heard was, I forgot the ringtone. I have my phone on vibrate so much. I forgot the iPhone ringtone. When he called me, I'm like, come on, man. I'm putting it on mute. I'm like, bro, what is he talking about? I hate talking to people so much, especially if I don't know them.
That man was like, how about I give you all my songs and beats for free and you give me 20% of your back end and I get to just basically, you going to be working for free. The whole time, you was going to be doing all the work for free and not be able to do nothing but use his music, which nobody listens to.
He told me, yeah, bro, I'm kind of blowing up out there, man. Just look me up on YouTube. This man had like 15 views. Like, what are you talking about? Why are you saying lying?
And don't get me wrong, we ain't no clout chasers at the Black Visionary Pod. You know what I'm saying? We not
the BVP. We
not out here like channel shaming or music shaming. I'm just saying.
I'm shaming music. If your junk trash, bro, you trash.
Nah, I mean we not out here, you know, counting likes, views, and numbers and stuff like that. Yeah.
But don't lie and be like, yeah, I'm blowing up out here.
Yeah.
And then try to get me to do your videos for free when you ain't got no kind of clout for me to benefit from that.
Facts.
Was y'all done with y'all with the code switching topic?
I mean, unless you got something to add.
Hey, stay 100% black 100% of the time. That's all I got to say about it. Don't code switch for nobody. If they can't take you as you wills, they don't need you anyway. They don't deserve you.
What is black?
Visionary.
Yeah, I like that. I don't know, man. If y'all want to, we can move on to the next topic though.
Big relationship topics, plenty of them. But I got too many. What you got?
Man, I just had one that I hadn't wrote down, man, but it kind of just slipped my mind. But man, it was when I get that back. Oh yeah, we gotta have to talk about that. Wayne, you got some?
Look at him, he over there just staring. High point Wayne is high.
How do you guys feel about cheating?
Who?
Cheating.
From the man perspective or the woman perspective?
Either or.
Because you know how they be like, women only cheat when they with a dude that they feel like to replace their main guy. You know, that's the thing they be saying. But I mean, I believe it because like, well, I ain't gonna say that because I know a lot of people just be cheating.
Right.
But I don't know. I feel like I don't want to say that's gonna be too controversial.
So let me ask y'all a question. Say you know your girl cheated. She tried to take you back. Are you gonna take her back?
No.
Nah.
Can't do it. Won't do it.
I've been cheated on twice in my life that I can think of right off the top. I think it's only been twice, and both times there's no coming back from that. You can't come back from that.
Nah.
But I say that. I say no because like I just said, like they cheat because they find a dude replace you. But like when men cheat, I feel like it's more of a just something to do.
Right.
And it ain't no, like men can have sex and have no feelings attached to women. But I don't think a lot of women have that capacity to do that. I mean, of course some do, but I don't think a lot of them do.
Either way, I disagree. I mean, I think men are capable of having no strings attached, but I don't think that makes it right. I feel like when it comes to cheating, if you allow somebody to cheat once,
they'll do it again.
They're gonna do it again. Well, and then once, I mean, and after that, the floodgates are open. It only take one time.
Well,
for the floodgates to open.
You can bypass all that just by having an open relationship, or just be poly.
You can do all that. You can do all things through Christ that strengthens you.
What you say, Wayne?
Whatever you do is on you.
Hey, go ahead.
I mean, it also depends on, you know what I'm saying, what your definition of cheating is. Because some people are transitioning over into a open relationship anyway. Like it's a lot of different stuff going on.
Okay.
Me personally, in my relationship, like, or in the past, to me, anything that you're afraid to tell your woman about another woman is cheating.
Right.
I'm sorry. That's my definition. I don't care about like, and there's no, I'm not like trying to step on what he said or whatever. Like, I do feel like there are men, and a lot more likely within men to not have any strings attached when it comes to sex. But I don't think that's okay. Again, I feel like if you do anything behind your girl's back pertaining to any woman specifically or any man or whatever it is that you into, if you do anything behind their back, and I can only speak for that because I'm a straight heterosexual cisgender male, but Yeah, I said that. You know what I'm saying? I'm straight, all of that. So anything you do behind your woman's back, man, that you afraid to tell her, that you won't tell her in fear that she gonna react a certain type of way, is cheating. If it's got something to do that you with flirting or anything of that sort or that nature. And I think if you gonna be on that, you might as well be single. Like, why put somebody you so-called love, or not even if you love them, why put somebody through that situation when you know how they feel about you?
Vice versa, right?
Exactly. Like, I mean, that's both parts. Like, I think man or female, like, don't do nothing your partner that you know your partner wouldn't approve of. Because if you know she would approve of, then you would have tell her. Right.
Or they just don't tell them at all.
I
wouldn't say that.
I don't condone.
I mean, I'm not saying. I'm just saying, like, just because you don't tell them, don't mean that you scared of what they're gonna say. You just don't tell them. It's just something that you just didn't say.
I mean, I think it's kind of important that you communication is important in a relationship. So if I have a female friend, and that's actually one of my topics, so we can just kind of segue into that, man. How y'all feel about female friends? Like, friends of the opposite sex?
They cool.
I mean, cool as long as they know they lame.
I agree. I mean, and that goes back into the topic we was already talking about in this one. I mean, I think friends of the opposite sex are possible and acceptable as long as you had a conversation with the person that you with. I mean, because I think what's good for the gander is good for the goose.
Okay, so let me ask you this. She tell you she's going out with that guy friend for the night. You're not going to have anything to say.
Who's coming along?
Them two.
Nah.
They're going out.
Nah.
Well, I'm not going to say yay or nay. It depends, because, like, I have female friends, and it's not like I don't just go around introducing my girl to every fucking friend I have. So it's like, I got a friend that I go to the gym with, right? That's all we do, is go to the gym. So she know who she is, but like, if she did, I'm like, hey, come meet my girl. We're going to the gym or whatever. I want you to know who she is. I'm not going to go out my way to make sure they meet or whatever. I'll let her know who she is, like, if it come up. Because I
agree with that.
I'm not sitting around just thinking about all my friends all the time.
Like, I'm not gonna make sure they meet. I'm gonna tell her about it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell her about it, because I don't want her coming up asking, like, who is this? Like, where does this person come from? Like, no, you've been known about this person. This is an open situation where you know, not an open relationship,
right,
but an open situation where you know that I have female friends. We've covered this. Like, I feel like that's a topic that you need to have before you go into the relationship.
But yeah, like I said though, like, you know, Flo, Jemiah, blah, blah, them. So, like, I'm not thinking about them all the time. So, like, if they happen to pop up in my head or they hit me up like, oh, this is my homeboy, blah, blah, blah. Like, if a girl come over here and want to go to the gym, I'm not thinking, oh, I should have told her about her at the beginning. I wasn't thinking about that because we ain't talked in like 2 months, and now she want me to go to the gym with her. You know what I'm saying?
And see, let me go back to what Wayne asked, the question Wayne asked. The reason I said no is because from the way you asked, it sounded like a date. Right. It sounds like a dinner date. Like, I don't condone that, and we have a conversation about that. Like, I don't think a man and a woman of the opposite sex should be going to have dinner together when one of them is in a relationship. Like, if you going to the gym, like, y'all, you know what I'm saying, hell, the gun range, like anything like where y'all like doing like normal stuff that you would do with a homeboy, I don't see you going to late night dinner, getting all dressed up to go eat with your homeboy.
Why does it have to be late night?
And what if she tell you he's that kind of way?
What's that kind of way?
I ain't want to say it, man, but what if she said he's gay, and it's kind of hard to believe.
I mean, no, gay people exist.
Yeah, you're right about that. But
okay. I'm gonna tell her that story. I ain't gonna say the name. So I was in Haytown, right? I was talking to this chick, and then I don't know how old I was. It was a while back though, and like, she's supposed to be there by herself. Her grandma busted in the room, and she was like, "What you doing here with the boy?" I said, "I'm gay." Hey, I panicked. I'm like, I'm gay. I don't even like girls. Right? Hey, I had to get up out that jail, man. So, hey, if she say he gay, I can't just automatically assume that it's true. So I see what you saying. So, hey,
I mean, nah. That's cheating.
yeah.
That's cheating. So I mean,
dinner date is cheating, as you say?
No, I'm saying it's cheating if what I'm getting from him is what I'm getting from him. Like he's saying she lied about the dude being gay,
but you necessarily don't know.
No, so he's saying that you don't know for sure if he's gay. If she just say he gay.
All right, so is he gay?
We don't know. Is the thing.
Well, so we don't know, but she know.
Yeah.
Then that's cheating. I can't. Again, like if somebody lies to me and I don't know about it, I can't do nothing about it.
He's not saying it's a lie. We just don't know for sure.
She could be telling the truth for all we know.
But we just don't know for sure.
Well, if I can only take her word, and I gotta assess the situation.
I'm not going to investigate.
I gotta take her word. I gotta assess the situation based off what she's telling me. And if I trust my woman, which you're supposed to, if you're in a relationship with this person, then I can't do nothing about it. Because like my girlfriend right now has gay male friends,
right?
And she will go to dinner with them, and I don't have a problem with that. Right. Now, if she lying about it, then now we got to have a whole nother conversation. Because why are you lying?
I'm gonna ask you a question.
You know what I'm saying?
How would you know she's lying?
I would have to find out about it. Because if she's lying, then and I don't know about it, then it's not a lie. It's all about perception. Like, until you're innocent until proven guilty. Like the police can't just come and knock on your door and be like, hey man, I see you did this crime. And you be like, nah man, I've been in the house all day and you didn't do the crime and just put you in handcuffs and arrest you and take you, and then you go through a whole court process and you go to jail. I mean, they can, they have, and they will.
All the time.
They can, they have, and they will. But I'm saying on a moral standpoint, I can't prosecute her for something that I don't know is true. I can't tell her she wrong for something that I don't know is a thing. So if it's a lie and she get away with it, and then that's cheating, in my opinion. And once I find out about it,
hey, do that again. You wash your hands with it.
Ooh. You ain't gonna find out, man. They taking it to the grave.
Well,
then we just gonna be in a cheating relationship. She gonna be done cheated on me, and I ain't know about it.
Yeah, there's a whole lot of people in open relationships, they don't even know it. So, right, it is what it is.
It's a whole lot of people that's cover stories and don't even know it. So
shots fired.
There you go. Get you some little. What's that gun you got again? You got. Never mind. Don't worry about that. So
HP.
I'm playing on what it's HP. High Point Shawty over there.
High performance.
No, drinking the Pepsi. You definitely don't buy high performance gun. That's all I'm saying.
I don't know, man. The Pepsi I want to sponsor us, man. Yeah, I'll let you boys.
I'll let him. I'm not accepting it. Sorry.
Rio Black, we accept all sponsorships as long as it's not from.
If it's core, you hear Essentia, we hear.
As long, I don't care. As long as it's not from violators.
Hey, they might be violators. You never know.
Look, this is forever and always. No matter what the episode is, this is forever and always a violator-free podcast. We don't condone violators, and we will not be a part of y'all shenanigans.
Man, look, because if we still all right, let me go back to the topic of cheating, and then another conversation is inviting like competition to your relationship. I feel like people be posting on their social media inviting competition to the relationship, which is like kind of like goes into cheating, like leads them down that path into cheating. Because it's like whenever you post who you dating on social media, that's when all the stories come out. That's when everybody who, always liked you come out of nowhere. And then like, damn, man, was you good? You good?
Continue.
So yeah, it's like somebody you might have wanted that never gave you a chance. They see you in a relationship now, they want to come shoot their shot.
That just happened to me, but I'm not gonna say that out loud. Oh wait, I already said that out loud.
I'm just saying like
that happens.
So I feel like that's kind of inviting. Well, I ain't gonna say that invite, but like if you on there being all happy and then you posting pictures, you going on trips, stuff that you never did with other people. Now other folks see that, now they want to come see what that's about. You know what I'm saying? They want to come see how you living good. They want to experience that too. And even on top of that, on the other side is when people always got to post, oh, we just had a fight. This bitch nigga, he always doing this, he doing that. Now everybody see you ain't happy. Now they coming in your girl inbox. Oh, leave him. I can make you happy, bae. I can do this for you. I can do that.
Oh, don't do it. Please don't do it.
Me, that's why I'm big on like, I don't care about social media. I'm not going to post you on social media. I mean, I don't mind if people know that we're in a relationship, but like as we going on my way, posting pictures of us, doing such and such, I'm not going to do that. That's just not my thing.
Yeah, I don't have no problem with it, man. Like, I understand what you're saying, and I completely get it. But don't talk about the bad thing that's happening in your relationship on social media. It's not gonna get you nowhere.
They can't help it, man. Attention.
They can't help you.
Don't go posting, Larry beat me up, my family come help, and you back with him the next day.
I don't get it, man. What was that?
Who is Larry? Bro, that's the most random name I've ever heard on anybody's pod, including my own.
It was random, and it was kind of like, hold on.
Like, hold on. I think I know a couple Larrys.
Oh, that was a little bit too specific.
Yeah, like, hold up.
It wasn't no random made up name.
Man, right. You could have said Alfred. Well, people would have been like, okay, all right.
I know him too.
Yeah, I mean, you don't call him Alfred.
Oh, okay, you got a point. But yeah, man, who is Larry? But yeah, man, I hate that too. Like, don't tell me somebody abusing you, then we gotta come get this man Merry Fistmas, and now you back with him.
Yeah, don't do it. Please don't do it. Look,
got me finna risk going to jail, and then you bailing him out after we got to a fight. I'm still in jail.
Like, you got 2 strikes. I give you 2. Because if I go pull somebody up off of you, you got, all right. If I pull somebody off of you second time, that's the last time I'm pulling somebody up off of you. Now, the last time I'm pulling that specific person up off of you.
And y'all see that story where old girl and her dude got into it. She called her brother. The dude shot her brother, and she was on dude's side, and she called her brother over there. Brother died. That's crazy.
I ain't see that story. I don't want to see it.
That's crazy, bro. That's type of stuff. Like, don't bring me into nothing like that.
Yeah, no, I mean, my family already know how I move. I don't put my hands on women. I would never, ever, ever put my hands on women. Like, that's top of the list. That's not something I'm participating in. It's not something I've ever participated in, and that's not something I'm ever going to participate in. Like, I have a mom. I had a mom. I have a sister. I have female cousins. I don't want nobody putting their hands on them. So I'm gonna look at that situation as if I'm that person in that situation. I don't want y'all putting your hands on them, so I'm not gonna put my hands on nobody else. That's how I feel about the situation. But as far as where is that concerned, like, my family know how I move. Like, if I find out somebody done put their hands on one of my little cousins or one of my older cousins, and it's a grown man, like, he gotta see me. I don't care. They better hide it from me for 6-7 years. Man. And even after that, he still might catch Merry Fistmas, as my boy just said. Man,
what if
like,
go ahead.
Go ahead.
Back happy?
Huh?
Still gonna, if they happy again, then what?
No. Like, if I find out after they happy, he got to see me.
You fighting for nothing though.
I don't. No. He got to see me.
He said he got to see me.
Like. I don't care. You gonna get you know how you miss money off your check?
Yep.
What the company you work for do? They give you retroactive pay.
Yeah.
That's what he gonna get.
Retroactive ass whooping.
You gotta see me. Nah, man. like if a man don't put his hands on one of my cousins specifically, like, and he's brought back around the family and I know about it, I don't care if she back with him. I don't care what the situation is. If I haven't already whipped your ass, I gotta whip your ass.
Imagine you just sitting there eating your Thanksgiving turkey. Get a fist.
I'll be like, nah. I'll be like, hey, sir, let me talk to you outside, man.
Hey, ain't no talking. It's just Merry Fistmas right there. I don't care. Ain't no talking. I already know about it. I already know what's gonna happen.
Let me talk to you outside, man.
But hey, on the whole, you don't put your hand on women. Now, I'm the same, but I asked somebody else the same question before. It was like a few years ago. And they was like, yeah, I used to be like that too, but you got to think about it. What did the woman do? Like, I don't really like putting my hands on women either, but like, if she say to me, I got AIDS and I been new and now I gave it to you, he like, yeah, I'll choke her out. Like, I might beat her down right there. In my head, I'm like, I mean, I kind of understand at that point. Like, I understand, like, you just out here just giving me A's and I ain't know. Like,
I can't even tell you what I do in that situation. Cause right now I'm sitting here thinking, like, a part of me, I'm literally fighting with myself. When I heard that, a part of me is like, bro, nah. You made a promise to your grandma when you was 6, my boy. You would never put your hands on a woman. But the other part of me like, nah, she got to take it.
Yeah, that's what in my head too. I'm like,
nah,
man, look,
you done gave me the irreversibles.
Yeah, like some stuff is like, yeah, I kind of can see why people get put hands on like
exactly. Example, you get she spit in your face. Yeah, think it's all cool.
I'm calling the cops. You going to jail?
Yeah,
that's assault.
That's assault.
I want you in jail that night. I'm not bailing you out either. I don't care.
Like, cause I mean, I probably call the police too because I don't want to put you out in the street. Cause then, you know what I'm saying? I want you to have a place to lay your head.
See me like. I'm only gonna say I'm gonna call the police because I know I would want to hit her right there in that moment. I don't want nobody spitting on me. I don't care who it is. And it's like if I don't call the police, I'm gonna go to jail, and it ain't gonna be for something.
Nah, if that's zero tolerance, bro. That's right up there with cheating. If you physically assault me, the relationship is done.
Yeah.
Right.
You because I'm not gonna again. Like I made a promise to my grandma when I was 6 or 7 years old, where I said I wasn't gonna smoke, I wasn't gonna cheat. And I'm, you know what I'm saying, a list of, among other stuff that I'll be here for a while. And so far I've kept every single one of those promises to her when she passed away because I'm like, this is a way that I can honor her memory. Like I ain't got no other way that I can honor her memory. So by this, I'm going to do this. So those things that I told her I wasn't going to do, I'm not going to do. So if you got me contemplating that like this can't go no more.
Yeah, I feel you.
This can't go no more. I don't do toxicity. I don't do toxicity and I don't do drama. So like we got to be able to have a conversation over everything. And if I feel like it's past talking about, then we might as well call it quits.
Yeah, like I don't understand how people just be in a relationship where they just get beat on, bro, or just feel like they gotta beat somebody. Like I don't understand that.
I mean, it's kind of like people usually attribute that to like getting whoopings as kids or whatever, but
there's got no beating like that in my life.
There's studies show that already done busted that myth. Like people, it's not some vicious cycle where if a little boy got a whooping as a kid, he gonna beat women. Nah, there's something that's because it's little boys who never got whoopings.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Who never got beat on. They got timeouts and corners and stuff like that, and they still out here beating on women, like, and vice versa. They still out here beating on dudes, and I know they're like, oh man, I know it's gonna be people that's gonna be like, oh man, but it don't even bring up beating on men, nah, because it's more prevalent. More women beat on men than men beat on women. So we not gonna not have this conversation to make it go both ways, because women are so comfortable within that whole hidden a man thing to where they'll do it while laughing. Like,
and they can do it in public.
Like they've done social experiments and they on YouTube. I mean, go to them after y'all watch this. But I'm just saying they on YouTube, like where a woman will just beat on a man in public and walk down the street and everybody will just be like, at the very most. But they'll go down to another street or stay on the same street. And he'll just get to shaking her arm, not hitting her, not doing nothing. He'll just get to shaking her arm, and then everybody, all the men on the street, come down chasing. I mean, violence is violence.
Yep. Everybody, keep your hands to yourself. That's how I say it.
Yeah.
You got something to say? Add to that.
But again, keep your hands off my people because you're gonna have to see me if you don't.
Hey man, you got to just chime in, man.
Merry Christmas.
Well, that was a good one. Got a good one finally. I'm proud of you right there. Well, we gonna stick to the relationship topics or what?
Yeah.
I mean, I got some more. Go ahead.
Don't stick somewhere where you ain't happy yet. If
Yeah,
you're scared to leave, child support, whatever. Just get out of the situation.
And you can't get out of child support.
No, I'm not
Once
saying,
you start paying
I'm not
that,
saying
man, they
leave out
got
of
you.
child support. I'm saying you're scared to get out of a relationship because they're gonna put child support.
I feel what you're saying. My bad. You got that.
Yep, I feel that 100%.
You got that.
Well, I don't have kids, but I feel that. Hey, I take the child support over anything. I don't care. Fuck it.
I said last pod, man. If you ain't seen last episode, man, stop what you're doing. Go back, watch that one, and then come back and listen to this one.
Yeah, it's gonna be a view anyway, but that's it. That's all on that part. All right. So me, I always want to talk about this. Like, I only talk about this. I don't think I ever talked to you about it. I know I ain't talked to you about it, but like, how do y'all feel about? I don't want to say communication in a relationship, but like talking every single day. How do y'all deal with that?
I mean, me personally, I mean, I think we should talk every day if we're trying to build a bond. But if you just here just to stick around, be a friend, no, we shouldn't talk every day.
See, I don't subscribe to. I don't feel like I should talk to the person I'm with every single day. Because I don't feel like I should talk to anybody every single day. But that's just me personally.
Let me ask you a question. Do y'all live together?
I mean, whether we do or not, I still don't feel like I should talk to you every day.
So you feel like you should just sit in the house, this person, and not say a word?
Yeah, that's how I feel. It's like, to me, okay, from like 3rd grade to probably about, I want to say 10th, 11th grade, I was the only child in the house. So I was spent a lot of long time with myself. So I'm used to not talking to people. So I like to go periods without talking to people. Me and this dude was roommates. I have my door closed. I don't want to talk to him. He'll come in there. I know you don't feel like talking, but I'm gonna talk to you anyway. Sit here and have a whole conversation. 30 minutes. I don't say nothing. But like for me, like if you around, that's cool enough for me. Like you just be around in my presence. I'm good with that. I don't want to force a conversation if I don't have anything to talk about.
I'm not gonna sit here and say talk all day long either, though.
I'm just saying,
we can
like,
say a couple words. We cool. We chilling.
I mean, yeah, that's cool, but I'm like, I don't want to force a conversation if I don't have nothing to talk about.
I mean, I don't know how that worked. Like I personally, no, we definitely never had this conversation. I've definitely had conversations with you where you was like, sometimes you get in moods where you don't want to talk, and you know what I'm saying. Like you even told me that I didn't even know that was that was the situation. Like that's a true story though. I sometimes I wouldn't even knock, and he'd just be like. And I'd be like, oh man, my bad. I was supposed to knock. I knock. What's up, man? Anyway, let's talk. Like he be playing the game, editing the video, whatever, and I just keep talking. But I mean, I don't know how that would work. I've only been in 3 relationships where I cohabitated with somebody, so I can't really. There's never been in all 3 of those situations. There was never one day where I didn't talk to them. Like, I don't know how you could avoid talking to somebody. So I'm not going to say it's wrong or I don't know how that would work. Like, I don't know how it wouldn't work or would work. I just don't really know how is it even possible.
I mean, I guess if you ain't, I guess it's hard to explain. Well, explain if you ain't ever been that way, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, it's definitely hard for me because I'm a natural talking person. Like, I've literally had.
Talk too much.
I literally had jobs where like the lead man come up to me, man, and he goes, "Hey man." I'm like, what's going on, man? He like, "Hey man, you talk a lot." I'm like, all right. You should do something with that. This isn't for you. You should like talk. Do something with talking. Start a podcast. Go on a radio show. I'm like, all right, bro. I'm just saying, I just seen you over there talking. I'm like, I get it, bro. I get what you're saying. I mean, and I understand, and that kind of resonated with me too. That's also a reason why I've been wanting to do this for years, man. Because even though I didn't like that guy, and if I ever see him again, hey, never mind, I can't talk like that. But I mean, there's just I talk a lot, so I can't really see a time coming with a woman or, you know what I'm saying, anybody that I'm cohabitating with that I just choose not to talk to them or whatever when I'm, you know what I'm saying, passive. Especially somebody I can't, like with him, it was easy because he go in the room, close the door, I go in the room, close the door, and then we only meet in the kitchen, and then we don't, hey man, pass me the salt. No, you go around, you get the salt. Like, but we sleep in the same bed together, you know what I'm saying? We brush our teeth in the same bathroom. Like,
there's gonna be some
communication. Like, it's definitely, I don't know how you could not. So I don't really understand no other way.
So basically, you like want an antisocial girlfriend and boyfriend relationship.
I mean, it's not really being antisocial. Just some days I don't got nothing to say. I don't feel like talking. Like, I just don't got nothing to talk about. It's like when you have a conversation with somebody, you know you ain't got nothing to add to it. Why add to it when you gonna just sound stupid? Like, just hush my mouth. Got nothing to say to it. You know what I'm saying? I just don't got nothing to say. I don't want to talk.
No hi, bye, nothing.
What do you say hi for? I see you right there. I only say hi.
No good morning. Like, you just
see. I don't like people saying good morning to me, so I'm not gonna say it to them. I hate good mornings. I hate how are yous, how was work. I hate all of that. I don't like that. And if I don't like it, I'm not gonna say it to them.
Like, I don't know. I have a certain, my number one rules is like, I mean, communication is key for me, but I don't even think it would be possible. I think if me and Bae was sitting here, oh yeah, I said that because I ain't trying to say her name. I ain't trying to say her name out there on the airways unless she want to. And I haven't asked her whatever yet. So, you know what I'm saying? Until I do that, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to say Bae. And if you don't like it.
Much respect.
But anyway, yeah, me and her, man, I don't see, she talks to me every chance she get. Like we watch TV together, like we lay up and eat popcorn together, like, you know what I'm saying? Like we go, when I go shopping, I'm like, you want to go? Like when I go to the movies she don't watch. Movies, like I'm into Marvel and all of that, like comic book movies and stuff like that. Like, hey man, go check out that Spider-Man. I'm sorry, man. That movie was awesome. That movie was amazing, bro. Like y'all gotta check that out.
Anyway, each other over here.
Anyway, greatest Spider-Man movie of all time. It's been stuck in my head since I went to see it Saturday. But anyway, she came out. She didn't want to. She wanted to see that with me. Like I wanted to watch Eternals, another comic book movie. Like she wanted to be there with me. Like, so I don't know how that would work. I mean, for me,
it just sounds like two people that like to talk is in a relationship.
Yeah, I mean that's probably what it is.
Versus somebody who don't really like to talk. So it's like,
don't literally sit here beside me. Hey, you seen that on the movie? No.
You be mad.
That man said no.
But I don't know, man. I don't know. I just ain't never been talkative like this. So
yeah, the least most talkative person I was in a relationship with, we still talked every day. Like, yeah.
Well, I think
like it's got to be some kind of conversation through the day.
Like even if the only thing we said was, "Hey, how you doing?" or you know what I'm saying, we kissed, or
what you eating tonight.
I mean, yeah, that's cool, but I'm just saying like just regular long drawn out conversations. I'm just not gonna have that.
I understand that. Okay, now it's starting to make a little bit more sense, because I thought you meant like hey, what you want to eat? Like,
I mean, but like if I don't live with my girl, I will go a day or two without saying nothing.
So you won't even text and say.
I won't text anybody for like 2 days. I'll just be over here chilling.
I believe
it. He said, I believe it. Like, this is what I do. I'm over here watching.
Well, I mean,
TV
I know it's true, so I can't be like I don't. He probably the only person that I know that if I go like a week without texting, I'm not gonna be like, is he still my friend? Like, I don't have to be like, you know what I'm saying? Like, dang, like what's going on? Like, I know if so it's certain people that I'm a terrible texter. Like, it was my New Year's resolution in 2021 to like stop procrastinating so much. Like
he ain't followed through with that at all.
I've done great, guys.
Text this man.
I've done great.
Text this man. He texts back the next day. He got worse.
No, I go 3 days, man, and be like, hey, what's going on? Sorry, I missed you. But like, I'm definitely trying to get better with that. But
so in other words,
with other people, my bad. With other people, it's like they be like, man, hey, what's up, stranger? Or they'll text me that with him. I just be like, hey, check out this YouTube clip. And it'll be like we just talked yesterday. It'll be like continuation of a conversation we had like 4 days ago.
I'm gonna say something. I'm gonna let him say what he gotta say.
Yeah, go ahead.
So basically, you need to reach out to people more.
Who, him?
What you saying?
I definitely need to do that, man. Like,
I know I need to, but I'm not gonna do it.
I know you're not gonna do it.
I definitely need to do that, man. Like, that was a conversation, man, that I've been had. Like, but I mean, I had already started doing that before 2021. Like, before my mom passed away in November, and I talked to her more this year over the phone and stuff, because I've lived here for 4 years. I've talked to her more this year than I did in the past probably 3 years combined over the phone. Like, I would pull up, when I first moved here, I was pulling up every weekend in Missouri. Like, but when let's say 2019, I never called my mom on the phone. Like, my mom she subscribed to the philosophy that if I don't hear nothing from you, ain't nothing wrong. And I'm like, cool, no sweat off my back, you know what I'm saying? But then I would pull up on her, you know what I'm saying, in person or whatever, and go chill with her and spend time with her. You know what I'm saying? We go out to eat and stuff like that. Or we go to Jackson and chill with my nephews and stuff like that. But 2020, I didn't call my mama. I didn't call my mama none at all in 2020. At all. I didn't call my dad none at all in 2020. But I felt like I needed to start reaching out. So I called my dad, try to call my mom, dad, and my granny once every week. And that's kind of, I talked to all three of them more, like, and I've talked to my dad and my granny since my mom passed away damn near every day. I mean, like him less so, because he kind of like me as to where he kind of like me and how my mom was, as to where if he don't hear nothing from me, he ain't really gonna complain too much. Like he will have his moments where he'll hit me up and be like, "What's going on, stranger?" But it won't be like, "Oh man, you know, I ain't got to worry about all of that." But my granny, if I go 2 days without saying something to her, I'm surprised she ain't hit me up right now. Like if I go 2 days without saying something to her, she be done called my sister. Where your brother at? And I'm like, oh man, let me call her real quick.
State your name, baby.
Shout out Thayug, even though you don't game with us no more, man.
But yeah, adding on to what you said, I forgot. I ain't gonna lie.
It was what he said, or no,
it was something about
oh yeah,
I can't remember now. My mind just went straight blank. Damn. I put actually. What'd you say again? I don't remember. It was on one of your points. I was going to add on to, but I forgot. I don't know.
I think it was when I said.
See, you don't even know either.
Yeah, I think it was when I was like, I had to. Yeah, I think.
That's why I know. I know.
Yeah,
it's like when like if I'm having a conversation with anybody, you, whatever. I hate when if I fall asleep, right? We having a conversation. If I wake up, I just continue the conversation. I hate when people break that and be like, "Oh, good morning. How are you?" I'm like, I don't want to talk to you no more for the rest of the day. Like you just ruined it. Like just keep going. Don't ruin the whole conversation with this. Just act like nothing ever happened.
Like, yeah, I completely understand that take. Like, I don't mind good mornings and, you know what I'm saying? In my relationship, it's mandatory. We didn't already discuss this. Like, goodbye kisses, hello kisses, it's got to happen. Like, period. I don't care if I'm asleep.
Good morning and stuff like that.
It's like, yeah, like that's got to happen. But it's one thing that I haven't discussed with her, but that I don't like, and that's something what you was just saying. I don't like, how was your day?
Yeah.
Because 9 times out of 10, my day was just like it was yesterday.
Thank you. How was work? Like work? What you mean? Like, every day is like, to me, every day has its ups and downs. It's just a day.
Like, how was your day or how was work? Like, it's always the same. Like, and if it's bad, I'm gonna come in talking about it.
Yeah.
Like if it's bad, I'm gonna be like, man, you won't believe what Conseco and Gonzalez and Pedro and Guillermo did at work today. Like you ain't.
Hey, speaking of, were they so excited when I started my job? They were like, "Your name's 5? Oh, we got a 1, a 2, a 3. All we need is a 4."
And when I started my job, they was like, "Oh man, your name's Jay." I'm like, no.
Yeah, that's your name.
They like, no. I'm like, no. They like, your name's Jay, right? I'm like, no. Stop saying that. They was like, that's your name. I'm like, no, it's not. That's not my. Nobody calls me that. Like, what are you talking about? That's not my name. And they was like, yeah, because we got 2 Felixes, we got 2 Jorges, we got 2 Jose's. I'm like, that's not my name. Like now we got 2 J's. I'm like, bro, that is, who told you that was my name? That guy back there. I'm like, he don't even know me. He's like, no, I was talking about him. I was talking about Jonathan. I'm like, see, that's not my name. My name is Rio Black.
No. High Point Black. Yeah, I like that better now. High Point boys up in this thing. You feel me? So let's talk about some more relationships. This is my last little relationship topic though. Being an introvert versus somebody who likes to go out socially. I hate it. I hate it. It's like how you met that person is how you should just leave it like that. Like if you know I don't like going out, don't force me to go out. You know I don't like being around people, don't force me to be around people. Like you know I like staying in the house, chilling, playing the game, blah, blah, blah. But now you want to go out, do dinner dates, do all this. If you want me to go out the house, say, let's go to the arcade or something. That's more my element. Let's go play the game out here. Let's go do go-karts. But you want to go to a club, a lounge. Like, I just can't do that. Like, I wouldn't even date nobody that go to clubs and lounges. Like, that's just not my scene. So I couldn't deal with that.
I think we done talked about this before. I dated like 2 people within the last, I want to say 3-4 years. There was like, excuse me, that I had a conversation with like that. And they was like, you don't take me nowhere. Like you don't want to step out with me. Like I'm like, I told you I was an introvert and I was a homebody when we met. We literally had this conversation and then they just switched it up on me out of nowhere. And I'm like, why are you here? Like, what is your purpose in this situation? Because you're not listening to anything that I'm saying. But that wasn't the only thing that they didn't listen to. Like they kind of switched it up in several other things, but that specific situation, like, I feel like you're hiding me from the world. I'm like, listen, you're not Drake's son.
I hope this is recording. Is you recording? I hope so. Because don't do that again.
Y'all got his reaction, man. Y'all heard him laughing through that mic, man. Hater.
That wasn't me. That was
I'm
High Point.
I'm talking about High Point. I'm talking about
Man,
details.
he don't count. He ain't even in the camera. He was gonna say something. But yeah, like I just don't. I feel like if you want me to get out the house, do something that's more in my element. And then it's like, first of all, why would you date somebody that you don't have nothing in common with anyway? That's my thing. Like, if you go out partying, well, I mean, that kind of says on me too. I don't date anybody at parties anyway. I'm just saying that as an example. Like, why would you date somebody that doesn't like to go out? Like me, I'm cool with that because I don't like to change people. I'm cool with how they are. Like if I was to say I date somebody, they go to parties, go do your thing. Don't force it on me. I'm good with that. Just go do it with your friends. I'm good, but once you get to you trying to get me to do it, that's where the problem arises. Like last pod, we talk about religion and stuff. It's like I don't practice religion, but if you do, good on you. You know what I'm saying? Just don't force it with me. I'm good until you start forcing it upon me. So that's how I feel. Like I feel like it's always a problem in relationships with that. They always want to compromise and all that. Like if you just accept the person as they are, you don't gotta compromise. That's just how I feel.
Yeah, like go ahead.
So about a few months ago, I was way different. I was in Missouri. I felt like I had to be outside every day.
Shit, yeah, ain't nothing else to do there.
It's like when I moved here, I didn't want to go anywhere. I became.
We covered that last pod.
You said what?
I became a homebody. So
what, here or
here? I mean,
That's
I don't
easy
go
to do.
anywhere. She's fine with it. Sometimes we, one day out of the week we'll go out to eat.
Yeah.
But as far as being out every day, I don't feel like I need to.
Exactly.
Like, yeah, I definitely get that too. I mean, in Missouri, bro, like you had to leave the house. If you didn't, I mean, you went crazy. Like some people are so homebodies to the level that they can even stay at home in Missouri.
See, that was me.
But
well, I was in Tennessee, but still same thing.
But yeah, it's really it is, but it ain't. It is, but it ain't. Because when I was in Tennessee, when we was roommates in Tennessee, I stayed in the house more. But when you there, for some reason, bro, when you there in the Boot Hill area, you gotta get out the house, bro. You have to, because it just like you. I mean, I don't know. It feel like the walls closing in or something like that, man. Like we get out, we made excuses to get out. Me and Cuz, we'd get out, man, go play basketball. We'll walk the block. We hop in the car, waste gas, spin a block several times. No, ain't nothing out there to look at. But I don't know. It's like when we was in Tennessee, I'm like, man, I don't want to leave the house. Like, that mean I gotta drive. That mean I gotta get out in traffic.
I just feel like I'm one of them people, like if I do something once or twice, I'm good on that. I know I don't like it. Like I'd have been to the clubs, I'd have been to parties. I don't like it. It ain't for me. So it's like I don't need to go with the person I'm dating to see if I like it again. Like, no, I don't like it. So there's no reason for me to go again. I don't like drinking. So there's no reason for me to go try this new alcohol because you want me to drink it. Like I'm good. I don't need that.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, man. I'm into trying new things when it don't threaten my comfort.
I mean, I try new things like skydiving or something like that. I go do that in a minute. I'm all about, like, if I leave the house, I want to do something that's a real experience. You know what I'm saying? Not just some random BS. Like, I mean, the movie's cool, but at the same time, it's like I'm paying all this money for every streaming service, so I'm gonna get my money's worth out of it. I'm not going to the movies.
That too.
I want my money's worth out of all these mugs.
That too. I mean, clubs, I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I'm not gonna tell y'all one. I hate them. Like, I feel like if I wanna stand in the dark and dance to music, I go in my closet and put my beats on.
I'm dead.
like I've never got the experience. I've been to like parties in Illinois. I've been to parties in Missouri. I've been to parties in Tennessee. I mean, like Wisconsin. I've been to parties all over the place, and never not once did I just go, oh man, this is like the coolest experience ever. like I hate TikTok, bro. So I would rather watch y'all do TikTok dances for 24 hours straight than to go to the club for 2 hours.
Man, look, just take my eyeballs out because I ain't watching no TikToks.
Like I would rather scroll down and watch. Oh, I can only watch TikTok for entertainment for 24 hours and go to the club for 2 hours. I can't do it, bro. Like, I mean, if it's with the family, that's one thing because I could just stand around and talk about other people that I'm looking at. Like, but me just going like with a group of my friends, it's different. Like if I go with y'all, like I know you wouldn't enjoy it. I don't know how you feel about the club, but I'm pretty sure we just be holding up the wall. If I'm with my brother and them or my I just know we gonna flame people we don't know or people we do know. Like, so if y'all ever seen us in the club, yeah, we probably flamed y'all.
Yeah, I've been to a couple parties. I don't do shit. Just stand there and look crazy.
Yeah,
at that point,
Everybody
what's the point of you going? Like,
yeah, it's either I'm like flaming people, standing there looking crazy, holding up the wall, or I'm definitely not going. I've never been the type of person that's like I'm just gonna have like a bunch of one night stands or nothing like that. So I'm not going to the club looking for a partner.
And that's what I feel like the club is for. Like if I ain't going to go have sexual relations with somebody, I don't want to go. And then like when you just said like I ain't gonna enjoy if I go. That's how I feel like speaking of the relationship is like if you know I don't like doing such and such, I'm going to show that I don't like doing such and such. I'm not going to pretend to be happy while I'm doing it. My expression going to be on my face. You going to know I hate this. And then it's going to be a problem because you're going to be like, why'd you come if you're going to act like that? Like, you already knew I didn't want to come. Sorry that I look like an asshole right now.
Or
but
take you in front of a bunch of people you don't know. You just standing looking.
Man.
It's happened, man. Happened to all of us, I'm pretty sure.
Like, yeah, people, like, I'm an introverted person and people be like, man, I can't never tell. Like, you could tell about 5 years ago. Like, the person I am today is not the same person I was 5 years ago. Like, you couldn't get me to talk in front of a crowd of people. Like, actually, I just told a story right there. I've talked in front of several crowds of people. I talked to several crowds of people almost 10 years ago. So, I mean,
look, speaking at a kindergarten school is not.
I did stand-up comedy on stage.
Where's the footage?
I don't have no footage. We had flip phones at the time.
They record videos.
Anyway. You're not going to downplay my 15 seconds of fame.
Tell a joke right now.
All right, look.
Man, that junk trash.
Hey, that's how he do all the time. Like, you can't even... Hey, man, tell the truth. Tell the story it didn't happen. All right, so now that's it. See, you couldn't even tell the story. What? I gave you all the time in the world. But nah, man, back to the topic, though, man. Like, yeah, I definitely get where you're coming from on that topic because people definitely switch it up on you real quick. Say one thing that's another. So you definitely gotta look out for that. And even if you go, which I do, man. Before I get in a relationship, we gotta it's gotta be a list of things. And I give you your time to speak and say what you want to say. But I'm definitely going through my list of things so we can understand we're on the same page. But people will still lie. I mean, people will still say they agree because they're interested in talking to you. But then when you get out in that situation, or they'll just maybe have a moment of where they regret what they said because now just for this one moment they want to drag you out to the club. Mm-hmm. Just for this one fleeting moment they want you to go to the bar. Mm-hmm. Like you like, man, I don't smoke, don't drink. No T-Pain. like for real.
That was Akon.
You wanted to laugh at that, y'all. But
I don't smoke, I don't drink, that's why I don't be by the bar, baby.
But yeah, like I just can't get with it, man. I can't do it, so I can't expect nobody else to do it. Like, and I wouldn't change it up. If I say I'm this way, you're not gonna see me be like, oh yeah, no, man, let me do that. The only time I've ever voluntarily like on my ideas going to the club is where I knew like a celebrity performer was gonna be there, and I knew instead of paying $200 or $300 for a ticket, I could pay $20 to go into the club and watch it for the same video, like for the same show. Like when Lil Wayne came down here, I wanted to go. I was gonna go. Because his show was like $400 for a mid-level ticket, but the ticket to get into that club that he was at was $30. Like, but I had to work the weekends that day, so I didn't go. And then the other time, DJ Envy showed up, and I went with my sister. We went to Park Avenue or whatever, and I think I paid $12 to get in there. And like his little DJing shows was like $100 or something like that. So when I seen the value, I'm like, I paid $12 to get in here. I don't go to the club or whatever. But when I got there, I told my sister, I'm like, man, I am not participating in none of the club shenanigans. I'm trying to get in there. I'm gonna try to meet Envy, shake his hand, you know what I'm saying? And then I'm trying to get up out of there. Right. Like y'all can have after that, I'm gonna hold up this wall. Like when we went, like she was with her friends and they was partying and dancing or whatever, and her friend had some drama with her boyfriend, and Envy came off the bro. I met the man, shook his hand, had a word as exchange with him or whatever, man. Talked to him. He went on through the club, and then I went and found, and then my sister never got a chance to meet him. Like she a bigger Envy fan than I am. Yeah. Like you know what I'm saying. So I mean, like I said, I just get in, get out. That's the only time I go to the club is for a specific reason and a reason only. But that's definitely not my scene.
So now, and what we looking like on time on that camera?
1 hour and 2 minutes.
All right. What the timer at the bottom right say?
What time? Oh, 44 minutes.
Okay.
26 seconds.
Anything else on relationships?
I don't think so.
Well, I mean, I got a topic if y'all want to talk about it.
I hit one more thing before we get over.
Go ahead.
What y'all think about marriage? Anyone of y'all plan on getting married one day?
Absolutely.
I don't know. I don't really see a benefit in marriage.
I think it's a beautiful thing, man.
It may be, but marriage is a business, and I don't see a benefit in it for me right now anyway. And especially if, I mean, it's kind of selfish, but like if I feel like I want to get married, I don't care how much I love that person. I want to have everything I need to buy before the marriage in the event that we happen to get a divorce. Like I'm not splitting. I don't want to split my house with nobody. I don't want to give my house up. You know what I'm saying? I don't do that.
So what you're saying is you still want to have your own house, and they should have their own house when you're married.
Yeah. And if it's mine, they better figure it out when we get divorced. Better go get their own or something, because I'm not splitting mine. And then most times when people, it seems like they get divorced, it goes to the ex-wife.
Right.
It don't matter how much money you put into it, it goes to them. So I'm not feeling that. That's why I don't really feel like I care for marriage. It's a business. Like you have to go to the court to get it certified. It's a business. No matter how you look at it. Like, I mean, a lot of people don't like Kevin Samuels, but it makes a lot of sense when he be talking about marriage is it's work. It's real work. Like, it really is a business because it ain't, back in the days, it wasn't always about love. Just because you love somebody, I mean, you get married to them. You got to bring something to the table. You got to work for that every single day. If a dude cheat, you going to throw everything away. Like, if I'm a millionaire and I cheat, you're going to throw away all the money, all the resources because I cheated one time. And now we got to split assets. And you're going to go, like, if everything is on me anyway, you're not going to have no money when we get a divorce. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to think about stuff like that when you get a divorce. Like, if I get married and me and old girl, like, have a successful business, now we got to figure out how to do this separately. The business is never going to be the same. The money is never going to be the same.
9 out of 10, you ain't going to win it no way.
Exactly. So it's just like for example, if she started a hair business or something like that, I don't know about hair, but like my money is the one that's making it go up, right?
Right.
Now we split. All the business side, I was doing all that. She would take care of all the customer side. Now what you gonna do? You can either fight for the marriage or just get a divorce and think. I mean, it's like this. I mean, I'm all over the place, but still, I'm trying to get all of it out while it's on my mind because I be forgetting stuff a lot. Like when the love is gone, you still got something to fight for. You gotta still stay together. You gotta fight for that marriage still because it's a business.
If it's gone,
you got a lot. Yeah, you got a lot of stuff to still be married for. The kids, a lot of stuff. It's just not always about love.
I almost told you something, man, but we're gonna leave that alone.
No, go ahead, say it,
man. Never mind.
Say it, because it's not always about love. That's my whole point. Like it's not about love only. You like, gotta have other stuff in the marriage.
It goes back to what I said earlier. If you're not happy, why are you still here?
Yeah, but I mean, a lot of rich people ain't happy, but they got their little things going on too. So, I mean, if it's more beneficial to stay married than get divorced, go have your little side boyfriend. I have my side chick. Just stay together for everything else, all the assets. That's how I look at it. Cause
I mean, I understand where you coming from if you rich, but if you middle class, working class, I mean, even then, you can call it, you know, people could call you selfish based off how you feel about that, but that's how you feel. Like, again, I'm not in the business of judging nobody from their viewpoint or whatever. I try to stay in my lane, you know what I'm saying? Like I say, your religion is your relationship with God is your own. I feel like your ideals and how you carry yourself and all that. That's up to you. Can nobody tell you how to move or whatever, or feel based off your opinions and decisions. But like for me, I definitely want to get married. I mean, it's just something that's always been not necessarily ingrained or whatever, or taught to you, because my mama and my dad they were married when I was born. I was actually the only one, but bastards. But yeah, man, they was married, man, when I was born. But you know, like right after that, you know, they went their separate ways or whatever, and it was like a mutual, you know what I'm saying, situation, and they kind of respected each other and co-parented out the way. When my dad left, he didn't want to put my mom out in the street with the kids. Like, he didn't care that he lost the house. He gave the house up. Like, he had the better credit. He had the better situation. But he was like, there ain't no way in this world that I'm leaving my kids out in the streets.
That's the fucked up part.
I'm leaving my kids out in the situation.
Why do the women automatically get the kids? Because if I have a kid with somebody, I want my kid. I'm not letting the woman take my kid. That's how I look at it. That's why I don't have kids now, because every woman I mess with, they be like, well, if we have a kid and we split up, I'm taking my child with me. And I don't like that thinking. Like, why do they think men can't raise kids?
I mean, it's just, again, basically what we said in the last podcast. It's just traditionalism. Man. I mean, traditionally, the women stay home to take care of the kids, and
Court's favorite women. Court's favorite women.
We moving on tradition. I mean, like I said, the women are seen as the more nurturers, and the men are seen as the more go and getters and step outside the house. Even though modern women don't agree, they still want a very modern. They want a modern situation with a traditional, like, values and traditional. You know what I'm saying? Without the traditional values, that's
stupid.
It is, but again,
I mean, it's definitely not the same to have traditional values. Again,
but like I was saying, like, that's how my dad handled it with my mom. Like, and I'm not saying that I would do the same. I'm not saying I don't plan on marrying with the idea of divorce. Like, I don't subscribe to the philosophy that I'm gonna think 10 steps ahead all the time.
I definitely am.
Like, I mean, because you can't stuff change all the time, man.
That's why
like,
you got to future proof.
You don't, huh?
That's why you got to future proof. You got to have some kind of plans.
You can't future proof.
Yes, you can.
Like, I mean, you can say that. You can say that, and we're gonna have to agree to disagree.
Like this. Like, if
I don't agree. I don't feel like you can future proof. I feel like there's always gonna be something that you don't foresee.
Yeah, no, of course.
Like, you don't see coming.
You should always have some kind of backup. Like,
that you don't see coming or whatever.
If I make a lot of money, I marry a chick and she get a job, she should save all her money. So if we do get a divorce, she got money. Don't just go with anybody and not have a plan on if the stuff that don't work out. That's just being realistic. I'm not going to anything without thinking of all the possibilities.
I mean, again, like, that's your opinion. That's how you feel. But again, like I said, I'm not going into the relationship with the whole idea that it's gonna fail, because then I might as well just not go into the relationship. Like, it's gonna fail.
That's not what I'm saying at all.
I mean,
it's not even close to what I'm saying.
I'm not saying that's what you're saying. I'm saying this is my opinion. This is my point on the topic. Yeah. Like, I'm just saying, I'm not going into the situation where I'm like, okay, this is what I'm gonna do with the divorce situation or whatever. This is what I'm gonna do. Like, I don't plan on getting divorced when I get married. I'm not asking a woman to marry me until I've went over all the situations, and I can't account for what happens in the future. But hopefully, I'm well off enough in the future. I'm trying to prepare myself now to where I'm well off in the future that it's several houses. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? It ain't just one house. Like, you know what I'm saying? And if it is one house and I end up on my ass on the streets, then hey. That's just how, I ain't gonna say that's just how it's meant to be, but hey, that's hey, that camera ain't on no more. You can stop looking at it.
That's just silly.
But yeah, like, I don't know, man. I can't, like I said, man, I don't feel like that I'm gonna divorce when I get married. I mean, I can't predict that.
Nobody goes into it thinking they can get a divorce.
I can't predict that. I just don't feel like that's gonna be the case. I mean, if I do feel like if I go into the situation feeling like that's gonna be the case, I'm the type of person that's like, all right, why bother?
Nah, I always want to cover myself. I don't care what it is, whether it's a relationship or anything, business. I always want to make sure I cover myself in case it don't work out. So that's just me. That's just how I move. Everybody
like different, because I mean, you can also, like, doing that. I'm not saying you right or wrong, but doing that, I mean, you could also put your life on hold to the point where you'll never get there. You'll never get to the goal that you're trying to reach, if that's the goal that you're trying to reach. But if that's not the goal that you're trying to reach, then it don't even matter.
That's if you looking like that's like for me, I really don't care about marriage. I mean, I don't. My life not gonna stop or start with, you know what I'm saying, being married or not. Unless I'm like in a corporate job where being married is kind of a positive thing for you. So then, yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, I mean, I know plenty of people from all over, cultures. I know I got homies from all over the place, and that's also another reason why I covered in the last podcast where I said, Christians have become one of the most judgmental people, whatever, because I personally don't try to judge people. I got friends of all religions, all ethnics, all, ethnicities, all, backgrounds or whatever. I have, atheist friends or whatever. And I have friends who tell me all the time, man, like, I don't plan on getting the government involved in my marriage. I'm in my situation again. Like, we gonna jump a broom or something before I go sign some papers or whatever, put my name or whatever on this and become in the joint in their eyes. Because if anything goes wrong, like you saying, if anything goes wrong, then it's all backwards. You're gonna lose. You're gonna lose out or whatever, and then you had him in your business, and then now you got all that situation involved, and you got to go through the court systems and all the processes.
But I feel like I don't know, I just don't see marriage as something just for love though. That's just my whole thing. It's like if I'm middle class or lower class, marriage should be a goal because it's not built, like the world is not built for single people. So you're gonna need somebody else to make it in the world, especially you getting towards retirement age. So you're gonna need somebody. That's why I feel like it's not always about love. Like if I'm 40 and I'm making like $50,000 a year, bro, I'm going to wish I had somebody to marry, or I'm going to marry somebody, because $40,000 ain't gonna get me to where I need to be when I'm retired. So it's always a business, man. What you gotta have to survive when you retire? Like, was it like 2.1 million in your 401k or something like that?
Something like that, but it don't even matter because
it ain't gonna be there when you get old. As you're gonna say.
I mean, it's people in New York and California right now, man, where they closing out people's 401k, they closing out people's retirement, they throwing them in the bucket. Man.
That's what
like 80 and 90-year-old people is literally getting to a point where they're gonna have to start going back to work.
Hey, COVID that messed up a lot of stuff. It sped up a lot of things. Like, I don't think Social Security gonna be around anyway when we get older. So that's why we got to grind to get it right now. And that's why I'm looking at all the possibilities, all the benefits of everything. So that's just me. But I mean, that kind of goes to another topic of me being selfish and self-centered that everybody think I am. And that's just how I look at it. Like, I'm always looking out for myself first, because if I'm not straight, ain't nobody else going to be straight. I can't help nobody else out. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm always trying to make sure I'm in a good position to help anybody out. I might seem like an asshole or self-centered, or, you know what I'm saying, only about self on the surface, but it's like, how can I help you if I can't help myself out? Like, if my rent due right now, I can't help you out, and then, because you all, like, this is the thing too. People will 20-piece you to death, you know what I'm saying? $20 you to death. Hey man, you got $20? Hey man, you got $20? And then, like, you look at your little cash out, and you see how much money you sent to them. Like, damn, I sent this motherfucker $2,000 over a period of time, off of $20 here and there, and it's like me now. I turn my cash app off to where they can't request money from me. So
Facts.
I'm just trying to, like, build myself up to a point where I can help people out, because there's always people out there that take advantage of that too, like looking to be rescued. It's like people make a career out of that. Always looking for handouts, always looking for this and that. And like me, I don't care. I take handouts, I don't care. But like, just making a career out of it, I ain't with that, man.
Yeah, I used to be bad at that, man. I used to give everybody everything, and then I turn around and not have anything.
Exactly.
Nobody there to help.
Exactly. And that's how I look at it. It's like, it's not too many people I can call on for help if I need it, like, right now. Oh man, give me a month, give me blah, blah, blah. Like, bro, I don't got a month, you know what I'm saying? So I try to put myself in a position all the time where if I do gotta have, like, ask somebody, I can get it right back to them, like, 2 days or sooner. Right. Like, I'm that's my main thing. Like, I try to cover myself, man. Like, I hate asking people for stuff. I don't like feeling like owing nobody. I know that's how he feel too, but like, I just can't do it, man. I can't bring myself to ask somebody for nothing. So when I do get something, yeah, I might, you know what I'm saying, hold on to it a little bit longer than most people. Because, like, I know what it's like not to have nothing, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Couch surfing, sleeping on people's couches on the floor. Like, I don't want to go back to that no more.
Yeah. Like I definitely be trying not to ask nobody for nothing. But in the rare occasions that I have, man, I always plan on giving people their stuff back. Even though anybody that know me know when I ask for help, I don't let people pay me back. Like I mean, when not my bad. When people ask me for help, I don't let them pay me back.
Yeah.
Like I never let people pay me back. Like they be like, man, I'm gonna pay you back. No. Just do the same thing for me when I'm down. Like it's people, like if I was doing the old thing, man, there's people owe me $10,000. Like all together.
It's more than that. Especially
I know what you're talking about.
Man,
but yeah, I mean, it's people owe me, man. I've never, ever, people ask me for help. I have never, ever in the history. It don't matter how much it was. I've given people $500 at a time. And I'm like, they like, I mean, when I gotta pay you back? Never, bro. Like just when I'm down, pick me up the same way. Say less. But I don't know if they got my back because I don't never be down like that. So I can't really be like, oh man, they don't have my back when I need it. Yeah. When I done had their back, because I don't get down like that. And even if I get down like that, I don't ask everybody for help. You know what I'm saying? Like it's less than a handful of people that I will ask for help. So
it's probably like 3 people I can ask for help.
Like it's probably, I mean, even I know several people that I can ask for help, but it's probably less than that I will even.
Man, it's only like 3 I can just off the back just be like, yeah, I know they got me, but it ain't that long, man. And like that's why I feel like I don't like working for other people. That's why I want to get this off the ground like so bad, man. It's like I want to help out. I ain't gonna say all my people because a lot of y'all I don't care about. I ain't gonna lie, but it's like certain people are like, man, like I want to retire my parents and stuff like that. I want to it's just so much I want to do, man. So it's like, of course I'm gonna be stingy with my money. You know what I'm saying? I got some. I'm trying to work towards. You know, I'm trying to build some. You know.
Yeah. All right. So back to relationship type of vibes or whatever. But it's not really going back into relationships, man. How y'all feel about shooting y'all shot, man?
Not doing it.
I'm gonna have to shoot it, man. On a certain extent, you gotta have something for me to shoot my shot.
What they gotta have? Hold on. Dream world. He's single, but he not though. Dream world. Yeah, imaginary. Dream world. It's not true. Like ladies, stay out his DM. Like High Point Wayne is unavailable.
They don't know what he look like because he ain't been on camera yet.
But he on camera right now. All right. Hey, yeah, edit me when I say that.
It's gonna be it's gonna be a High Point.
But nah, Dream World, Imagination Land. What they gotta have, man.
Man, at least something to bring to the table. Not a McDonald's job. If I'm working stupid hard out here.
If you from McDonald's,
stay away.
Hey, I feel it, man. I ain't gonna lie. It was a minute where I was like, man, I don't care where she work at. She can work at anywhere. But it's like, nah, now I'm in Texas. Man, McDonald's ain't gonna cover anything.
$8 ain't gonna bring nothing to my table.
Man. And like, that's, I don't know. That's going backwards. I ain't gonna bring that up.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm not shooting my shot, man.
I ain't. Oh yeah?
Nah, I'm good on that. They gotta shoot their shot at me. I'm the catch. I don't care. They gotta show me.
Damn.
I'm the catch.
Shot fired.
Man, I'm the catch out here, man. Like, if you want me to pay majority of the bills, do all the most of the work, you gotta show me why I should choose you. Otherwise, I can just go continue doing my own thing single. You know what I'm saying? That's how I feel about it.
All right, man. Wow.
Stu tripping.
It depends on the situation, man. Like, again, I've said this before to people who, you know what I'm saying? I said this on the last podcast, but it depends on everything has a time and a season. Like, I will shoot my shot. I'm a shooter. Like, I may not be a shooter on the basketball court.
You're definitely not.
Definitely not.
Definitely not. Definitely not. Trash shooter.
Hey, hold up. Hey, you ain't got to go that far. I ain't just, you know what I'm saying, that fadeaway in that dirt. Hey, anyway.
This more like post-surgery Derrick Rose.
But nah, man, I'm definitely going to shoot my shot, man. Like, Like he done seen it, you know what I'm saying? We've been in plenty of situations where it don't matter if I'm in the cool or I don't need to catch the sign. Like, you know what I'm saying? Cause I know the young fellas or whatever, y'all feel like, man, I ain't gonna shoot my shot unless there's a sign. She gotta give me a cooler.
Exactly. I'm not
sign.
young, we're the same age.
Like, I mean the young guys that's listening. You know what I'm saying? I ain't talking about you. Besides, I mean, never mind.
I'm speaking for the young guys.
All right, but it's young guys.
Yeah, what's up?
All right, but yeah, y'all might feel like y'all.
Look at us.
Nah, I ain't looking at you. So, but yeah, I know people listen, man. Like y'all, like, oh man, I don't. If I don't get the sign, I ain't shoot my shot. But sometimes the sign ain't visible because to women, they give you all the signs in the world. Like that's what a lot of guys don't understand. And I've talked to women. I've seen it on video. I've seen, you know what I'm saying, like whole entire situations where a woman will do something like this, and she think that's giving you the sign to shoot your shot. Like, no, man, all you did was move your hair.
Yeah, it was in her face.
Like, really, no, this is true. Like, all you did was move your hair. Like, a woman will literally like look at you, straight face, no smile, no nothing, and they run back to their friends. Why ain't he paying no attention to me? Am I not looking good today? No, girl, you're fired. You're a bum. Like, that's what your idea of shooting your shot is? No, for real. That's their idea of shooting their shot. So, I mean,
do better.
Sometimes you might have a green light and you don't even know it. So I say, man, shoot your shot whenever possible. But don't take it too far, man. Don't take it too far, because before we start rolling, details, High Point Wayne brought up a good idea, man. He brought up a good point, man. Like, I forgot your point. Nah, man, I think he said something along the lines of, you know what I'm saying? Like, is that the green light for one person to go several times in the girl's DM or whatever, or however they go, whatever, and that's not the green light, man. No means no. Like, and that don't mean.
Well, I mean, if they don't respond, it's not necessarily a no either.
Hey, man, yeah, y'all got to stop doing that. Y'all got to stop leaving people on red, man. I understand like 40 dudes talk to y'all, but it only takes one. Like y'all.
I just say, if you ain't interested, just say I'm not interested.
Yeah, don't screenshot it, post it for the media. None of that.
And you could be like, "Hi, look at these niggas, they thirsty." Like, bro, I just said it was hot. What you mean?
Yeah, I mean, I don't think women understand like with how much courage and how much effort it takes for a guy to walk across the room. Like, he got stuff going on through his day, whether he got bills to pay, you know what I'm saying, his car note due, the rent due on the same day. Like, he done worked a 12-hour shift. Like, his feet hurt, his back hurt. You know what I'm saying? He gotta put in all that work and effort. He gotta make sure his people good. He gotta go through all of this, man, and then still he gotta see you across the store, and he gotta approach you. Otherwise, y'all won't speak. Y'all never speak. Yeah. So it takes a lot of courage to pull that up. Because earlier on in my life, man, when I was shy, I would never approach a woman. And I was back in my school, whatever. No woman ever wanted to talk to me anyway. Like, I was always, all right, you know what I'm saying? He ain't got no fresh clothes, or he wasn't this, or he wasn't that. So it took me a while to develop. Yeah, I was Goku and all of that stuff, man. It took me a while, man, to develop like any type of ability or charisma or whatever to talk to women, because none of the women in my school wanted to talk to me. Like, I thought I was ugly for the longest time. And, you know, I know some people are going to be like, you still are, but anyway, you know what I'm saying? When I went.
I didn't even say nothing.
See, you got to read. Now, when you editing this, you going to have to go back and look, because I flipped out the camera.
Oh. I was in this, I'm like,
but nah, I'm like, I mean, like, it wasn't until I started going to other places where people, like, you know what I'm saying, was like, oh, you know what I'm saying? Oh, he this, he that. Oh, snap. Like, oh, you know, it wasn't until I stepped out of my hometown to where I realized, oh, I'm not ugly. It's just, it was popular for people, you know what I'm saying, to not see me as cool or see me as attractive. So everybody kind of stuck with it, even if they didn't feel that way. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I started getting confidence or whatever and stepping out of my comfort zone. But over the years, I mean, minus a couple, hey, are you sure? And please. He know what I'm talking about. I ain't going into that, man. I ain't doing.
Bro,
I ain't
that
gonna
are
do
you
it.
sure it's funny?
Nah, I ain't.
That are you sure it's funny?
Hey, no.
That's funny.
Don't do it.
How you gonna ask a girl? Are you sure?
Hey, don't do it. But yeah, man, like a couple of roadblocks like those, man.
Hey, she had to be bad though.
A couple of
She had to be super bad.
I mean, I hit 2 Are You Sures, and let me.
Please, one had to be bad.
She worked at IHOP, so I want to say all that.
I mean, she physically.
How you hit the please though? How you do it?
Please.
No. You gotta do the hand motion and all that.
Please.
Can I please have a piece of a number?
Yeah, and I still didn't get the number, so you know what I'm saying. It is what it is. But again, like, no woman is bad, Wayne. There isn't another woman on the planet other than my girlfriend that is bad, cute, all of that.
Understood, sir.
I just want to put that out there.
She don't watch her content anyway, so she would never see this.
Shot fired.
Don't feel bad. I'm in the same position.
Me too. Go ahead and drop another one. Hey, also, it's like, man, don't be on Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat showing your ass and get mad when a person hits you up just to screw you or something like that.
Shit.
Hey, that's big facts though, man.
Yeah, I agree with that. But I mean, y'all ladies gotta understand, man. Like, I know y'all don't. That's one thing I will say about Texas, man. Like, let me just say that, man. That's one thing I will say about Texas. Women in Texas will shoot they shot. Like, and they don't care, and they don't care. They respect. I think they respect for men shooting a shot here is on a certain level. Like, I don't think Wayne will understand because I don't think he ever been single in Texas, so he really can't attest to what happened. But my man's Swan, I can't say it out loud, but he got a girl's number in traffic. Like,
Say it out loud.
my man Swan, man, he got a girl's number in traffic one time. I'm talking about literally in the passenger seat. Like
my best friend's ride. Holler at me. And it was the Corvette, so that helped out too.
Yeah, man, he literally like in traffic and literally, man, probably like 3 weeks after I moved here, me and my sister, we was on our way back to her place, and I'm in the Camaro, man, and I pull up to the stoplight. I'm following my sister because I don't know my way around here yet. And man, these two ladies of the variety of the attractiveness.
Thought you were gonna say ladies of the night. I'm gonna say, yeah, you got some streetwalkers out here.
Nah, they were attractive young ladies. They were attractive. Yeah, nah, like they literally was like doing hand gestures or whatever, trying to get my number. And I was like, I was in a different relationship at the time, so I can't, you know what I'm saying? But I had to, she go like this, and I had to let her know, like, yeah, like I can't shoot my shot, I can't talk. But that's literally in traffic. A woman shot her shot at me in the car. That had literally been the first time in my life. Second time in my life.
Shoot they shot more.
In Texas, they do, man. Like, I don't know. Excuse me. I don't know if y'all experienced it yet, but well, you can't experience it. I don't think you can. I don't believe you can, and I can't anymore. But I've definitely been through that. Like, you be out somewhere. Me and my sister and her roommate, we were at a Cold Stone's Creamery, and this older, delicious ice cream. We were at a Cold Stone's Creamery, and this woman wanted to talk to me. She literally paid for everybody's stuff in line just so she could talk to me. Like, type stuff. Like, I've had women talk to me at a restaurant or whatever.
Settle for less, kings.
At don't come to Texas, we closed. But I'm just saying, they we got too many people, man. But literally here, man, they'll shoot their shot at you.
Go to New Hampshire,
Arizona,
Wyoming,
Arizona,
Hawaii,
Vermont,
Arizona,
Maine,
Arizona.
Stop sending them to Arizona.
two episodes straight, man. I want y'all to go to Arizona. But yeah, man. Like at the 54th Street, man. Shout out 54th Street, man. I mean, it's good food to me. He don't really like it, but we not gonna get into this. I don't think this pod, but this man thinks every place to eat in the world is overrated. So,
Facts. Chick-fil-A.
yeah. Oh, that's the
Sonic.
Whataburger is Sonic. Same company. Same burgers.
not
same
true.
everything.
But anyway,
Facts.
literally at the 54th Street, like she shot her shot at me, and it did not go in. But she didn't make it. She didn't make it. But
Down bad.
like, I made her feel bad that day. But I'm
Is she
telling
buying
you,
everybody ice cream? Hey.
no, that was a whole different person.
Oh, I'm
That
finna
was a whole
say she
different
buying
person.
there. I'm
Like-
in there.
Like, nah, that was an older white lady.
I'm in. She white.
That was a
I got in there.
that was an older white lady, and she was like an RN or something like that. She was still
It's
wearing her
my
like
ancestor.
scrub. She was like a nurse or RN or something.
She got money. I'm in there.
Oh, yeah, we in
like
there.
she bought, man, y'all should have known she got money because she bought everybody in the lines ice cream
Yeah,
at Cold
at
Stone.
Cold
Y'all
Stone,
know
that's
how
all
cold,
like-
yeah,
yeah.
that's expensive.
But then you said,
I mean, for ice cream,
but you said white, so that kind of
yeah,
like
she was an older white lady, and she literally, just to talk to me, she literally paid for everybody's food in the line. And then like at another place, the girl at 54th Street shot her shot like live, and then she was working, and she literally pulled up at the table and was like, "What's up with me and you?" type
he
situation.
was like, "Go get my food."
Please.
Hey, speaking of buying everybody stuff, so like, what if like one of them dudes, but do some real, come on, like, hey, I give you 10,000 if you let me take a girl out on a date. Would you do it? Oh, one day you wouldn't do it. 10 bands.
No,
No sex, nothing. Just a date,
bruh, no.
man.
Hey, if she like it, she ain't coming back.
Hey, look,
She ain't coming back.
but it might be like, look, well,
Man, he dropped that bag. She ain't coming back.
but if we going by the videos we see, them niggas be looking like goddamn me super gremlins. Man, look, I ain't gonna say. If a chick approach me and be like, or me old girl, hey, I get 10,000, you take your man on a date. I'll be mad at her. She don't accept it. I don't care. I'll be mad. Nah, get that money. We out.
I mean,
Bring it back home.
It'd have to be a conversation that's had beforehand.
Bring it back home.
In the moment, nah.
Bring it back home.
I can't see that happening. I can't.
Bring it back home. I'm all about the loot. That's why I want a poly relationship. Did I say that out loud? Yeah, I'm all about the loot, saving money. So 3 incomes better than 1 and 2. I'm all about it. Dollar bill, y'all. I think that was all my topics too, by the way. I think that's all mine.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. That's pretty much.
What we looking like on time, boy?
12 minutes.
Ooh, some quick we can get out there. Did you say 112?
Yeah.
No, an hour and 12.
He said 112. No, we got an hour and 34 minutes.
Okay, that's what I was looking for.
We got like talked. That's what is it?
12 minutes on talk time.
That's what we got left.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, we got some quick.
Hey, what age do y'all feel like y'all should start buying a crib? Or is it a certain age?
I mean, I say, I don't know. It's kind of, I don't think it's really age to where you can do it. But if you can afford it, I just say get that mug. But then again, it's like some people don't really care to buy cribs like me. I still don't know if I want to stay in Texas long term. And so me buying a house is kind of like, what's the point?
Yeah, I think a house is an investment, and it's not just an investment as far as the money. It's an investment with your time, because like he just said, I mean, it don't matter where you at. If you want to stay there 30 years,
You gonna be at that.
you're gonna be at that
30.
stay in that house, staying there for 30 years.
But-
I mean, I guess you can Airbnb or
That's what I'm
other
saying.
stuff, but
You can do one of them loans, stay there for that year. You want to move, you can, after that year up, you can move out and rent that house out. So if that's something you want to do, I would buy a house in that case, you know what I'm saying? Because that's kind of what I'm doing in Tennessee. But like, I feel like if you can afford to get a house, get that mud as soon as you can. But here, like the houses here compared back to Tennessee, it's like night and day. Prices going crazy here. $275 for a regular house. $275 back at home. I'm getting a mansion.
Man.
So it's like, hey, if you can afford it, I just say anytime you can afford it, just get that mug. I don't think it's really an age limit on it.
yeah, I mean, it ain't.
I think it's more about how much you can put down on there. For real.
I also think it's about what you want to do. Like, I mean, you gotta
yourself?
you gotta sit down and take your time out to make any type of decision like that. Like you gotta sit down and be like, all right, man, is this what I want to do? Because
once you locked in that 30 years, you in there.
You in there because I mean, you gotta think about who you are and where you plan on going. Because I mean, if you decide tomorrow, man, I don't even want to buy no house. I don't want to cut my own grass. I don't want to upkeep my own stuff, man. Like I want to be able to call the landlord. I mean, it's just stuff depending on, you know what I'm saying, what you're doing. Also, I mean, that's a serious investment. I mean, you paying, you know, a certain set standard for a price or whatever for like 30 years. So you know what I'm saying? The amount of money that you spending or whatever is gonna be set, it's gonna be locked in there as to where if you don't like when you rent an apartment, once your lease up, if you don't like that place in a year or 6 months, hey, you can pull out.
Buy out your lease and get up out of there.
Yeah, you can leave. You ain't buying out no mortgage. The whole thing.
Like I said, get that loan, get that year in there, and get up out of there. Let your tenants pay for that house. But yeah, I'm all wrapped out, man. Y'all got anything else?
I mean, I got a few things, but they can be saved for the next episode.
Anything else? High point details?
No, what I got is gonna. All right, we too much time.
Yeah, we get on the next one then, man. Hey.
I'm a big mind, nigga. Take a risk, but you will not take mine. Never.